Hello and welcome to the East Lampeter Township Public Meeting. All participants are now informed that this meeting is being recorded. This meeting is also being offered virtually utilizing Zoom, which is a cloud-based platform for remote video and audio conferencing. The Zoom application is free to the public. The general public is therefore able to join the meeting by connection through the internet or by calling in by phone. The public is also able to observe the meeting on the Township's YouTube channel. Please continue to check the Township website calendar for any updates related to these public meetings. Agendas for these public meetings will also be available on the Township's website. Please be reminded that this meeting is being video and audio recorded and will be posted to the Township's YouTube channel for viewing. The meeting will now proceed with the chairman calling the meeting to order and identifying all other members present in the meeting room and those joining the meeting via Zoom. The chairman will then confirm those members joining by Zoom can be heard.
Good afternoon. I'm Jim Eberhardt, and chairperson of the board, and I'd like to call the meeting to order. Our members present include Frank Hollingsworth on my left, Chris Creason on my right, and Diane Tyson, and Bruce Hess is a member of the board who is not here. And then we also have Charlie Thomas, Director of Public Works, and Lisa Bigham, Director of Recreation. Got that right. Okay, good. So, shall we pledge allegiance? I pledge allegiance
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty.
Guess I didn't introduce Stephanie being here, and our new person, I'm sorry, I get your name.
Yep, he's tracked.
Okay, thank you. All right, so, has everyone read the minutes of the meeting from August? Yeah.
Yes,
Do you hear a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve. Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Public concerns or comments? We have somebody online in. Anybody like to raise any issues? And our member from last month, and I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Nick.
Nick.
Nick Wagner, yeah.
Nick. Okay. Any issues you'd like to raise? Anybody like to raise any issues? Okay. Okay, all right. Reports, grounds, buildings and trails.
Work is completed and installed at Flory Park now and in use. The crew has been doing just general repairs and they're getting ready for the fall fertilizing and spraying. Things are starting to wind down. So I had to report this time. Fall ball should be just about over for CB baseball.
Okay.
When they shut the water off? When's water should get shut off? That's.
November the 11th, right?
Right around Veterans Day, November. So it could be the 12th or the 10th. It depends what the weather does to us.
My wife's birthday.
Yeah, it's 3-in-1 line, so nothing freezes.
Okay. Okay, the recreation program director's report.
Well, I just finished up with a couple programs at the beginning of the month. We had a Zumba class that Lafayette hosted over their location, fire company, and we had 9 participants for that. And then Lancaster Bird Club helped us with a beginning birding walk here at Community Park, and we had 18 individuals that came and 2 with the Bird Club, leading it and myself. So 20 couple that were walking around looking at birds, and they helped them learn how to use, the binoculars and identify different birds, bird songs and that kind of thing. So it was a good event. We've got the Fall Festival, our second annual Fall Festival will take place October the 4th, and we'll have some of the things, similar things we had last year, as well as like the pumpkin painting and crafts, games, apple cider popcorn, that sort of thing. CV is going to help us, their athletes, volunteer to help us staff it, as well as CV Seeds is gonna help, and, some of our staff here at the township are working on that together, so. Then we'll have 2 more Zumba classes, we'll continue our yoga indoors, the chair yoga, we're going to be using, Leola, large group instruction room for indoor yoga once it gets cold and we can't go outside for the park yoga anymore. Movie night, we're going to combine that with a candy scramble on October 24th. And our friends at Alliance Towing are going to help us with the candy scramble, as well as provide hamburgers and hot dogs for that event too. We're going to do the movie Coco for that, October 24th. Then we are planning a pajama book nook here to the 8th. Then November 3rd, holiday wreath decorating, which again will be over at Lafayette Fire Company. November 5th, we have a senior scam prevention from the Attorney General's office, and we're going to host that here in the afternoon. And then that same day, we're going to do a holiday ornaments decorating on November 5th. We're going to do that over at the high school in their ceramics room. We have a group that's going to come in and they'll provide the ornaments. People will paint them and they'll take it back to their location, put them in the kiln, fire them up. After they've been glazed and all, and then bring them back here for us to distribute. And then November 10th, we have a sourdough baking starter bread class going on. And that'll be again over at CB High School in the Family and Consumer Arts class. And then we have the December New York bus trip scheduled for December the 13th. So we've got a few registrations for that so far. We have to have them in advance, so we'd like to have those by October the 24th to be able to get back to the bus company with that. So that's what we have going on through October, November. Along with a couple of things that we're partnering with, like CB, we're gonna participate in their bonfire and the what's the trunk or treat over at Rockville. That'll be October the 27th. So
Wow.
and then we'll have the end of the year report for the most part in October for the pavilion rentals. For at this point, it's pretty good with 19,000 brought in so far for this year.
Great.
I'd just like to bring up a point. I'm a Conestoga Valley graduate. Jim is too. And we received an email called the Friends of Conestoga Valley.
Huh.
And it was, I don't know where it's from, but it sounds like somebody got the names of all the Conestoga Valley graduates. And it's trying to bring everybody together. And maybe you might want to look into it and be an outreach.
That's from the Fraction Family.
Could you let me know who is organizing that so I know who to contact? Because I reached out to someone last year and I hadn't heard anything to this point, so I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's from the Education Foundation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Individual that is that.
Well, Jerry Huston, who's the superintendent, is the chair of the Education Foundation.
The
Okay.
text that up. So it's not pretty interesting.
Yeah, I got that.
So they want money.
No, they're just trying to, they sent a little survey, just trying to figure out like how people wanted to be communicated. Do they want email? Do they want newsletters? Do they want Instagram? Do they want Facebook? How it's more for alumni, getting alumni involved.
Programs, yeah, that'd be great. The more information we can get out, the better.
Wow. How did I miss that? They must have, I think I'm on the wrong list. Yeah, this other list. I
I
don't
think
know.
make it investment or something.
Yeah.
Contact list.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, it certainly sounds like you have a busy schedule.
Things coming up.
Awesome. That's great. That's great. All right. Anything else? Anybody have anything else they want to mention?
Have you heard anything yet from Upper Lake Hawk? I see in the township on Lancaster New Era, they're going to try and reach out to Upper Lake Hawk about contacting East Lampeter and some of the surrounding communities about helping them support their pool since it's so far in debt every year. They're losing like $100,000 a year and they have $400,000 worth of repairs to do on the pool. They want to keep it open. And they said they were going to reach out. I know they didn't want to join us on anything I said in the paper.
I mean, the whole idea was this is our joint effort. Was there a chance to do that?
I believe the township does had traditionally, and I think they still do, offer some money to Upper Lake Hawk so that East Lampeter residents can get a break on the pool admission.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I think that's all they do.
yeah, they're still having trouble making ends meet.
I don't know if they still do that, but they used to.
Yeah, if they still do it, I haven't anything about it.
And I remember them saying it's also it's the chance to get more.
Right. Yeah, they wanted, when we were trying to form a joint recreation committee
Yeah.
with the school district and East Lampeter and Upper Lake Hawk was part of that. They basically wanted the rec community to take over the pool, like everything. Like,
Yeah.
not still own it and do everything. Kind of like,
I mean, I figured that. I mean, that really.
and that's why, because we.
We've been money pit for years and it's been a big hole.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention that the township has officially purchased 89 Strasburg Pike on the 12th of September. And the Strasburg Pike to Oakview Trail construction is scheduled to begin on October 13th.
Is that new?
It's the new out. It's like inside Quarry Park, Strasburg. Township purchased that.
So that purchase went through.
Construction's gonna take. For the trail.
Trail. Deadline of April 2026.
Okay, so by springtime.
Yeah, they're gonna start moving dirt on the 13th, like Kim said, get as much done on the Strasburg Pike side done this winter yet. Because the other part of it is over on Greenland Drive out to Oakview, so that's gonna involve paving and everything, so. Try to stay away from the winter months along the roadway. But if the weather stays fit, they're gonna keep moving.
There's properties that big ramp that goes up to Walmart, because I don't, property that Walmart owns. When you go into the park entrance over there on that side, there's that big ramp that goes up to the back of Walmart, you know.
So that's all Flurry Park.
That's Flurry Park, that ramp, it's already
We
there.
have 2 acres there at least. At least if not,
What's that?
we have at least if not more, 22
Yeah,
acres.
but that ramp, that one that's going up there right now that's been there, is that on park property? That you can go in there and go off to the left, there's. a
In the
walk-
back of Walmart.
The concrete ramp,
Yeah, you can go.
that's Walmart's. That's used for the Amish, because the Amish have a,
Plenty parking at the bottom.
that's, that's all.
That trap where cars, buggies can be.
All right. And nothing else for the recreation program? Okay. Any old business? Okay, any new business?
Mr. Wolf would like to speak. He's with CV Baseball.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say that public comment would be next, yes. Do we have any other public comment from either Nick or from our?
So she said he wants to come.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, sorry, I was muted there again. I work in IT, so I'm used to like you're automatically muted and you can never talk. So thanks for letting me know that I can talk. My name is Mike Wolf. I took over recently for the CV Baseball Association. I'm also a graduate from CV, and I did see that survey through Facebook. So yeah, looking forward to meeting some more people. Just want to, thank you guys for your patience with me and my emails while we try to get these fields and everything transferred over. Appreciate you guys, and I'm going to do my best to, get the fields in order and, stay in the lines.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for tuning in and for being here, and we look forward to working with you. Okay.
Larry, the trail you're talking about, is that the green one that's represented on the Lincoln Highway streetscape plan there?
Let me look, I'm sorry.
Looks like it goes from Floyd Park around the neighborhood there, or is it a different?
It's actually going to be going up through this way and then back across. Wait. It's going to be at Strasburg Pike near the entrance there. It's going to go up through, come down towards the entrance of Flory Park off of Greenland Drive, and then it's going to go out to Greenland Drive and then over to Oakview up to Route 30.
And that'll be an adaptation of that or in addition to?
I think this was a future phase of a walking trail.
Okay.
Because we have like a sewer right away back through there. And it leads out towards Lancaster Mennonite and Greenland Drive. So
This is what you're doing. This is the like for now version, and that may or may not
Yeah.
happen sometime in the future.
yeah, this will be all future wishes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. It's good to have goals, right? Stretch goals.
I just learned about Gibbons Park. That's what's the status of that? I'm just curious. Does that happen soon? Or eventually? It sounds like it's not a major point right now, but I can save it for the next meeting.
Yeah, it's planned to have a trail bridge over Mill Creek and a trail on the other side. About 15 acres down there. Really can't build anything because it's all in the floodplain, so no structures can be built in parking lot. We're in the process of following grant every time we see a
Okay.
grant.
Money is the problem. Yeah.
It's always a
Yeah. Here a little bit. So,
It's something, but it's just.
Try to get parking, canoe launch for there. And then a terminal canoe launch down Flory Park near the dam there at Mill, what's the name of the store? Open shop.
Well, your process here. Try to find some details on. Thank you very much.
yeah.
Eventually, you're going to build a bridge across there. When you go back there, Gibbons, if you ever go back in there, most of that park is back on the other side of the creek. If you go back there before you go under a railroad bridge, you'll see a big field over there. That's all that Gibbons Park too, but that will have to build a bridge to go over there and put trails around that too. So most of the Gibbons Park is on the other side of the creek. Eventually, you go back in there.
Thank you.
Apparently, it's a very competitive bidding process.
Big budgets, the way they're going right now. There's no.
Yeah, okay. All right. Any other public comment from,
I think I'm more than my fair share. Thank you.
okay. All right. So if there's anybody else have anything else they want to bring up?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
So